What is going on, YouTube? My name is Legacy, and today I'm bringing you guys my Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse review. Now, I've had this game since the launch, February 24th, and I've had a pretty good experience with it, so I think I can be one to review this game. Now, the game, when you first put into your system, you come up with, don't worry, there'll be no spoilers in this episode. I'm just saying, you come up with this loading screen, which the opening scene is probably one of the worst things I've ever seen in my entire life, but that's besides the point. The game is like really gorgeous to look at. To start with, the graphics are the best Dragon Ball Z graphics you will ever see, so let's take pride in one thing. Now, this is a huge improvement from Battle of Z, because, mother of God, if this game was worse than Battle of Z, it would have been the end of all Dragon Ball Z games, and Bandai Namco should get sued for this, because Battle of Z was made by, like, a 2-year-old. Battle of Z was ugly to look at. The mechanics were horrible. The fighting, oh my fucking God. The story was terrible. It was legit like going into an arcade and playing a game. With Xenoverse, it's a lot better than Battle of Z. Give you that much. Is it the best Dragon Ball Z game? No, it's not. It's definitely not the best Dragon Ball Z game. But it is fun to play, and it's probably the game that, it's one of those games, you know, Dragon Ball Z normally, you play, there's story mode, it's kind of boring after that, but like sometimes you do the World Martial Arts Tournament with your friends, but otherwise, you're kind of done with the game. Xenoverse is one of those games where, after you finish the story mode, there's so many other things to do, which is really good, because I'm glad what Bandai Namco is doing with this game is they're adding more stuff constantly. The season pass, I think, is coming out, the DLC number 1, which is GT Saga. It's coming out on Tuesday, which I think is the 17th. But that's what I've been hearing. Now, if that's the case, that'd be awesome, because the DLC already released on Steam yesterday. Oh no, the day before that, Friday it released. So Friday, February 13th, it released. So people have been saying it's released on 31st. I don't think it's gonna be that far of a delay, because if it released on Friday, February 13th, no, March 13th. What am I on about? February, March 13th. Should come out pretty soon. Now, they're adding new things to the game constantly. Now, I don't think there's going to be 3 packs in the DLC, because the game will get boring after that. And I know what Bandai Namco doesn't want the game to get boring for a while. Now, DLC Pack 2 is going to apparently include the rest of the GT saga, because DLC Pack 1 includes Part 1, which doesn't include, all the Shenrons. It only includes Omega Shenron. That one's going to include Nova Shenron, Ice Shenron. Now, I pray to God it includes Baby Vegeta, because if it does, this will be amazing. Now, I heard it's going to include Ape Vegeta, but not regular Baby, which is fine. And I hope they have Baby as a playable character. Now, for DLC Pack 3, it's not going to be anything special. It's just going to be costumes. But apparently, you'll be able to play as Mira and Toa, which, if you don't know, in Dragon Ball Xenoverse, the people that are, disturbing time, which I'm pretty sure everyone knows by now. But, yeah, they'll have some new costumes, which won't really cause you to play the game for longer. But, yeah, they're adding new things constantly to the game. So, the story mode, let's start off with the story mode. It's fairly short, actually. They do miss a lot of key points in the story mode. First of all, the Namek Saga and the Saiyan Saga are spot on. I like both of them, because they include every main scene. But the Android Saga, the Android Saga is very jacked up. We don't see Semi-Perfect Cell, or we don't see First Form Cell. All we do see is Perfect Cell. I don't think we even see Full Power Cell. The only time we'll ever see the androids actually fight is in the future Trunks timeline. I'm trying not to put too much spoilers in this. So that, they missed a lot of main points in that. We should have seen Semi-Perfect Cell and First Form Cell. Now, the Majin Buu saga, because, future Trunks sagas after that, which is stupid, but the Majin Buu saga, it was actually pretty good. We did miss some things, like the Gotenks were super fighting the hyperbolic time chamber. We missed that, which okay, that was okay. Then everything else was pretty good on from there. Only thing they messed up on was the Cell Saga, because they should have included way more things than what they did. And then we got the God Destruction Saga, and then you got the Demigra Saga. So the game, if you did play it constantly, it would take you about 15 hours to beat on average, if you beat the game pretty fast. Now the missions are hard as hell in that game. It's not one of those games where you just, you know, beat the mission, next one, next one, next one, next one, next one, continuous. You're gonna be under leveled, and like in this game, the opponents aren't the same level as you. So you could be level 30, and the opponents could be level 60, and you're gonna get your ass kicked. So the game, how it goes, is you beat. Let's say you beat a saga. For instance, you beat the Android saga. Before you go to the Majin Buu saga, the game is designed for you to go into parallel quests, which are like side quests, and level yourself up because you don't want to be under leveled because you're gonna lose all your fights when you're under leveled. So they want you to go parallel quests and level yourself up, which is good because it makes you want to play the game more. Now let's go on a parallel quest. These things are like points from the sagas and custom sagas. So, for instance, you have like, you have like Broly's Return, which Broly and Bardock are secret sagas. So, you know, you have Broly, Bardock, you can fight those two. You can also fight the 17, 18. You can fight a lot of people. You can fight Kid Buu and have Goku charge the speed bomb. There's a lot of parallel quests that also give special attacks. Now that's going to bring on to my next point, attacks. There are so many attacks in this game. You have, I think, I'm not positive, but I think it's 12 mentors in this game, and each of them give 3 attacks. So they give their first form attack, which isn't that too good. Second form attack, it's still no, it's 4. They give 4 attacks each. So you have first not good, second attack not good, third. In between second and third, you have to do some type of mission for them or get them an item, and then third is okay. It starts getting a bit more damage, and then 4 is their ultimate. For instance, Goku's is Super Kamehameha. Beerus is Spear of Destruction, which is when he throws suns at y'all bitch ass. And for instance, what else is an example? Frieza's is Supernova. Ginyu's is Body Change. And so if you do the math, 12 by 4, that's 48 attacks you can get from there. And these NPCs spawn randomly, so you're not going to find them every single time. So I guess that's pretty good. So, let's get on to the next. Now, I'm not gonna get on to the next thing yet. I'm still continue with the attacks. The attacks, there's each Pelagos has a different type, and the higher you go, the better attacks get. So you could have, for instance, a really popular attack in Xenoverse is Ultra Fighting Bomber and Super Electro Strike, which is Android 17 Super Electrical Strike, and I think Raccoon's Ultra Fighting Bomber. I'm not positive on that. But those 2 attacks are really popular, and my phone isn't in game. But those 2 things are really popular in Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse because they're very like wide range and they're pretty OP. So, next thing is we're off attacks now. And let's go on mechanics. The mechanics aren't perfect in this game. They are messed up because okay, let's be honest. There's no game that's perfect. There's always gonna be one guy who says like a game isn't perfect. There's always one thing wrong with the game. The game is not. The mechanics are good. They're okay. They're not perfect, but they're good. They're fun to play with. The fighting is smooth. I heard the frame drops on PS3 and Xbox 360, which I don't know what to say. I have a PS4. I have experienced no frame drops. The servers are better now. So if you bought the game, you know our struggle. The servers were crap. You couldn't even connect. You would start up the game. They would say connecting to the Xenoverse servers because when you put up the game, it automatically wants you to connect to the Xenoverse servers. But you could never connect because they were so bad. Because Bandai Namco didn't expect this much support on the game. The game is getting tremendous support actually, which is very good because I want a new one. But yeah, so servers are smooth. Frame drops on the PS3. Not sure about 360, but the PS3, meh. And so on my rating scale, what am I gonna give this game? Out of 7 Dragon Balls, I'm gonna give it a 5-star Dragon Ball. Now, the reason I didn't give it a 7-star, one, they've done fucked up on the servers. 2, there are bugs in the game after they do patch it. Now, what I mean by that is I'm pretty sure if you do have the game, you know that that Z-Soul, Bahaha Game Your Energy, Android 20 Z-Soul, whenever you punch someone, it doesn't even matter how you punch them. You can throw a key blast at them for God's sakes. You get full health. That's a bug with the latest patch, which fixed the servers. Praise the Lord, but they're still darn fucked up. And obviously, we have some problems with online matches, like ranked match. Dude, are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. But those are problems that we all experience. So I'm gonna give it a 5 out of 7 stars of Dragon Balls. So yeah, that has been my Dragon Ball Z Xenoverse review, and I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you guys for the support of my last 2 videos on my Z Souls. I'll link them in the description if you guys having trouble with the Vegeta Z Soul, I'm Strongest on Earth, or the I'm okay Z Soul. I am okay. That's a tongue twister. Z Soul for Gohan and Videl. They're training. So yeah, I will see you guys later. Peace.